Hello everyone, my name is Filip Boksa. I'm the CEO and co-founder of BookingKoala, and in this video I will go ahead and show you one awesome trick that a lot of people don't know about, and it's going to help you get a lot more leads, a lot more revenue. Okay, so here it is. This is something that I use personally for one of my businesses. So when someone goes to our booking form, and this is something that you guys, this is a premium form that we use, so you have to be a premium member to use this one, but there are other forms that are under the other subscriptions that you can use as well. But if you're a premium user and you are using this form and you didn't know about this, this is something that's a very, very effective way of gaining more customers. Okay, so obviously there's different ways of getting a booking or collecting a lead, right? Some will argue that you having a lead form and not having an online booking form is more effective, and some will argue the other way, and I'm somewhere in the middle. I do think that both are great options to have, but I also think it comes down to the demographic, right? If you're going after a demographic that is, that leverages technology, I think, building a service that that requires less customer service and more online booking, online management, things like that, I think it, has a better effect. But if you're going on someone that maybe doesn't know how to use technology, then you probably would benefit more from a lead form. However, I like this method most, and this is why we've built it this way, because I think this kind of combines both a best of the both worlds, and I think it actually has the best results. Okay, because you're not excluding those people that want to see pricing up front, which is what happens when when you only have a lead form. And I'm one of those people that if I'm shopping, and I know it's something simple like a cleaning service, for example, it's I just want to see the price. I don't need to talk to someone. Okay, so I'll go open up 4 or 5 different businesses, and check their prices and book online, right? And if they don't have that, I exclude you completely, right? So if you have a lead form only, then those people are excluded, right? I would never become your customer. This way that I have it set up here, and then a lot of people do this as well, you actually benefit from this because it acts kind of like a lead form, right? So someone lands on this form, they check their zip code, right? So let's say 60616. You got the zip code, which I think this is a crucial step as well within the book online form, because you don't want to deal with customers that are outside of your zip code, right? So here they check if they're in the area, they continue. If not, a message comes up telling you that that basically you don't service that area, and you click next, right? And at least you don't have a bunch of people calling you that are not, or you're not reaching out to people that are not in your service area, right? So, and now here they land on here where they see the pricing. Okay, and you could kind of adjust this differently, because what you can do is you can collect the data first, okay, and then you could show the pricing after. So you could do it that way. We've played around with it, and our customer base tends to favor this method where they see the prices and they enter the information here, because I believe it's because they feel more comfortable because they already kind of saw the price. So they're like, okay, I see the price, I will continue with the booking, right? And they start to fill this out and they click next. And why is this important? Well, because now this acts as a lead form and we captured this information, right? So now a lot of things can happen where this user will bounce off and they won't complete the form, right? But now you have this information and you'll go ahead and call them, email them, things like that to capture them, right? So they know the price, they were going to book. You don't have to spend time, going after a customer that was not okay with the price in the first place and wasting your time, because I do believe that, there's two ways of doing it. And one way is to make sure that you have more qualified leads that you're calling. So you're not wasting time. You're not paying more people to go chase leads that will never convert, right? So this is one way of doing that, okay? And I'll tell you a little trick that we also do with those buyers that are not going to put in their information, which is actually a lot of people do fill in the information here. So they're qualified buyers, but some of them don't. And what we do for you advanced marketers is we actually do some remarketing, okay? And instead of us chasing them, we try to nurture them so that when they do come back here, they are ready to give that information, okay? And that's a little trick. So they may not be qualified today, but maybe in, a week or 6 months from now, and when they see enough of our remarketing, then they come back and give us the information, so we don't have to chase them anymore, right? There's different ways of doing it, but I like doing it this way because you've captured the lead, and now on the next page, maybe they won't book because there's no time available for what they need, right? Or they forgot because some emergency happened and they left. Well, they're on that step. You've got their information, and now you guys can go ahead and chase them and try to get them to book. And if they are comfortable completing the form, which tons of them do, they just finished the booking and you didn't do anything. That's why this is nice. But if you only have a lead form, well, then that kind of sucks because they can't complete the booking. And if they were willing to do it anyways, then you don't want to waste that time on chasing them if they were going to do it anyways, right? So there you have that information. And once you get this information, what we do with it personally is, and this is just a dummy account with dummy data. So we go in our campaigns and we have an abandoned carts over here. And then once you click on that audience, all that information is displayed. So we'll be able to see the information that they provided us, right? So we see their name, their email, and their phone number, okay? And that's awesome because now someone reaches out to them basically within, minutes if someone is available to try and close them, right? And once you convert them, they book, the system automatically takes them out of this list and it moves them to whatever they booked, whether it's a one-time customer booking or a reoccurring customer. Okay, so that is the trick that I think a lot of people don't know, and I think you guys will benefit from that. So play around with that form and capture that lead. I personally would not just have a lead form on my website. I think a lot of people are, getting turned off that we're going to book because they're shopping based on price, or not even based on price, but they just want to know how much something's going to cost or check availability, and they just don't want to call because there's a lot of people that today that don't want to be calling to find basic information. I'm one of them. I know this from day one. I know a lot of people that are like that as well. Maybe you're one of them. So you could see how if you have a leads form, you're going to, miss on that, on those prospects that just literally want to see the price or the availability. So that's the neat trick. I'll go ahead and show you a bunch of other cool things in future videos. Like I said, if you guys enjoy this kind of content, please leave a comment on here. If you didn't know about this and you find this valuable, let me know. If you didn't know about this trick within BookingKoala, we'll show you more things like that. And that's pretty much it in this video. Take care.